Hello loves, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a meal prep with me. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my go-to lunch, a easy dinner that I make, and then how I prep and cut my fruit. So I meal prep once every week. I meal prep 4 lunches and 2 dinners, and then from there my mom will cook for me, or I'll just cook Friday to Sunday. So this is gonna last you from Monday to Friday, and then the dinners will last you Monday, Tuesday. So I'm gonna show you guys. If you guys want to see what I eat on a day-to-day basis, continue watching. It's going to be a voiceover, and all the ingredients, everything you need will be in the description as well on the screen, so you can screenshot for easy convenience. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm so excited. Feel your body, whatever that looks like for you. It does not matter. At the end of the day, I'm not in your business. I do not care what you guys are eating. Just feel your bodies the right way, and if that is more water or even a can of soda because you're craving it, go ahead, go for it. But in this video, I'm just discussing what I eat and what I meal prepped for this specific week, and I hope you guys enjoy it, like I said. And I don't want any of you guys to feel bad about the way you eat or how much you're eating or how little you're eating. Don't ever feel guilty about fueling your body. Does not matter what that looks like for you as long as you're feeling your body right. But I just want to let you guys know that little disclaimer. I absolutely love you guys. You guys are all beautiful. Voiceover goes, everyone's favorite. So the first thing that I'm going to prepare for this week is going to be my fruit. My fruit typically lasts me from 2 to 3 days, only because I do like to snack on it. Rather than snacking on chips or granola bars, I just feel like fruit is more filling, gives me more energy, it has natural sugars, so I have enough energy throughout the day, and it's also the perfect pre-workout snack. It's so light, it doesn't make me feel nauseous, not too heavy. It's literally perfect. But this week I prepared a mango, a few peaches, and a few cuties, which have been my favorite. And then I just put this all in this container, and then obviously this does not last me a week, but I'll redo this if I have to. But this is what I made. Afterwards, we're gonna move on to my sides for my main lunch. So I'm using these Dutch yellow potatoes. These are my favorite. You guys can use whole potatoes or any potatoes that you guys like. I just cut them into halves or 4s. And then I put them in a bowl and I season them. I put a little bit of oil, just the tiniest bit, about that much. And then afterwards for seasoning, I'm using garlic salt, onion powder, and paprika. I accidentally put so much paprika and they were really spicy, so beware of that. But I enjoyed them. Anyways, but I just sprinkle that on. I measure with my heart, never with the measuring cup, because I just don't care. I love my stuff to be full of flavor. And then I'll just mix it up with my hands. Once that is all mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands and get my air fryer ready. I'll just preheat my air fryer to 400 Fahrenheit. And then I'll add my food and I'll cook them for 20 to 25 minutes. It honestly just depends how many potatoes I'm cooking. For this instinct, since it was a lot, I just decided to do 25 minutes. That way I know each potato is getting cooked. Afterwards, with the leftover seasoning, we're going to put some chicken seasoning in the bowl. And this is what we're going to use to season our salmon. And let me tell you, it was so delicious, so bomb. So I get my salmon from Costco. My mom just cuts it up in pieces for me. Shout out to my beautiful mother. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Anyways, but I'm just rubbing it into the salmon so it's all absorbing with flavor on both sides. And then I'll just repeat that process for all 4 pieces. So now that my salmon is all seasoned, we're going to go ahead and set her aside. We're going to get my baking sheet ready because I do bake these in the oven. Details will be coming. But we're just going to line the bottom with foil and then align my salmon in lines just so they're separated evenly. They're all cooked. I did 4. You can always do more baking sheets if you need to, if you're cooking like 10, for example. But I'm just cooking 4. Then I put the foil on top and then I fold it over itself. So I'll fold the sides in first, I'll fold the top or bottom first, doesn't really matter. This is just what I do, this is what I was taught. I honestly have no idea what this does. This is just what my mom taught me, so don't ask me, okay? But this is what I do. And then afterwards, we're going to fill this white pot with hot boiling water. so it can come to a boil, come to a simmer. We're going to add some salt to it because it boils faster. So if you are impatient like me, go ahead and do that. We're also going to preheat our oven to 350 Fahrenheit. And then I just put it on the top like row of the oven, not at the bottom because then it gets too burnt. But we're going to cook each side for 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, we're going to flip. And I give myself 5 extra minutes just in case it does take longer. If I don't hear it in time, if I don't hear my timer. And then this is the pasta that I'll be making. We're also making pasta. To go with our pasta, we are also going to be making a ground beef to go with it as our protein. So here I'm just grinding it around. I have no idea, but I'm pulling it apart with my hands. And then this beef is 80% lean, 20% fat, so it's one of my favorites. I'm also mixing the pasta because you're supposed to do that, because with chickpea pasta, you can overcook them and they will be wobbly. Afterwards, we're just going to strain my pasta. I don't wash my pasta. That's probably really weird, but I don't care. Once our potatoes are done, we're just going to go ahead and take them out, put them back in the bowl. I did wash the bowl and dried it, so don't worry. We're just going to put them in the bowl. And then we're going to preheat our oven again for our bread rolls, which you guys will see. These are the garlic knots. They're so bomb. And I'm just in love with them. Today, we only did 2 because I only made 2 pasta dinners. So I didn't have to use the entire pack. So I still have that pack in my fridge. But we're just going to cook these for 5 to 7 minutes. You don't want these burnt because then they taste like hockey pucks. But back to my ground beef, we're going to go ahead and season it with garlic salt, onion powder, and meat seasoning. All the ingredients will be on the screen and in the description if you guys want exact names, if you guys want to copy this recipe to the T. As we're mixing, we're also going to put our broccoli in boiling water. Don't worry, I used new water because I obviously strained it. But we're just going to make some broccoli as my side for my salmon as well. Now we're going to go ahead and start plating. I'm plating my potatoes here in my 4 salmon lunches. I love having a high protein breakfast and lunch rather than a high protein dinner because breakfast is the most important meal to me. If I have a really busy day, I need to rely on my breakfast as my meal that's going to get me throughout the day because sometimes I just do not have the time to eat, and that's just a sad reality of it. But now we're going to drain my broccoli. We're not going to wash it, but we are going to shake it around a little to get the excess water out. I line a flat bowl, almost shaped plate, with a paper towel, and then I just put a paper towel on top just so the moisture doesn't completely leave the broccoli. So I have no idea what this does, but this is what I do. It keeps my broccoli fresh for even longer. But we're just going to let that cool down. Now it is time to flip our salmon. So once our salmon is done, we're going to flip it. This is after 20 minutes of it being in the oven. So we're just going to flip each piece so the other side can cook for 20 minutes as well. Some pieces will break, but it's okay because that means our salmon is going to be nice, flaky, easy to eat. I love when salmon's like that. I hate when it's burnt because then it's disgusting. We're going to close her back up and put her back in the oven for another 25 minutes. We're just going to use the remainder of that time. Then for my pasta, we're going to use this sauce and then mix in with my chickpea pasta. And then we're going to mix in some cheese and just incorporate that all together just so it's all a nice pasta. This is the cheese I'm using, mozzarella. That was probably really dumb of me to say. But anyways, we're just going to put some cheese on it. I love a good cheese pull, especially in pasta or pizza or even in stuffed peppers. But these are just so bomb. But we're just going to go ahead and mix. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to plating my salmon. We're going to plate my broccoli. We're going to plate them in these containers. And I just give as much as I want to. I am pretty generous with it because I love broccoli. It's one of my favorite vegetables. I love it plain. I don't season my broccoli, which is probably weird for some of you guys. But honestly, it's so good. And when you have high seasoned, high profile flavors in your potatoes, you honestly don't need all your food to be high in flavor or have a high flavor profile. But now we're going to go ahead and plate my pasta. I just divided this pasta into 3s. I had a portion of it for dinner that night, but we're just gonna leave the 2 other portions as dinner for other days. I ended up flattening it out completely because I replated this with a side salad during the week, so I didn't eat it in these containers. But now we're gonna go ahead and put my garlic knots on there, and then I don't ever close my containers right away once the food is in, because that can really mess up with the texture of the food. So I always let my food cool down a little bit on the counter. But now we're plating my salmon. But back to what I was saying, I always let my food cool down on the counter for a little bit, because what I tend to notice is when I do cook something and I put it in the fridge right away, it does take away the quality of it, the taste of it. So just to avoid that, I just let my meal prep sit out for like 20 to 40 minutes with the lids on top but not closed. That way the hot air escapes. But these are all my plates. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Anyways, that will conclude today's video of meal prep with me. I hope you guys found these recipes easy and delicious looking. If you guys do try them out, let me know in the comments if you like them or not. Don't be too harsh on me. Give me some grace. I'm not a chef. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Mwah.